Now, question number 18 is a very simple question, including the concept of averages, okay, and a little bit of maxima minima. The average marks scored by a class of 55 students is 55. So I can say that the total marks scored will be 55 multiplied by 55. The top 10 students scored the same marks. So let's say each of these students, top 10, has scored X marks. So the sum of these top 10 students will be equal to 10 multiplied by X. So this is total, that is 55 into 55. I'm not multiplying them, I do that later. Top 10 students, each of them scored X marks. So this sum will be equal to 10X. Okay. And then none of the students scored less than 25 marks. So I can say that the remaining students, they might be talking about the remaining students, remaining 45 students. Okay, so none of the students scored less than 25 marks. So the minimum marks anyone can score will be 25. If all the remaining students received distinct integral number of marks, so minimum is 25, and these 45 students, they have all scored distinct integral number of marks, then we have to find out the highest possible score received by each of the top 10 students. So I have to maximize the value of X. Now to maximize the value of X, to maximize the score of these top 10 students, I have to minimize the scores of the remaining 45 students. The minimum score can be 25. So the scores obtained by these 45 students, the minimum will be 25. The next student can score 26, next can score 27 because they are integral numbers and they all are distinct. Okay. So these can be the minimum values of the scores of these 45 students, and this will go up till 69. Okay. So let us add all of them. So these are 45 terms. I'll use the concept of arithmetic progression, where the sum of AP can also be written as n upon 2 bracket a plus l. A is the first term, L is the last term, n is the number of terms. So 45 divided by 2 bracket 25 plus 69. That is 45 divided by 2 multiplied by 94. So that is 45 multiplied by 47. Okay, right? So this is the score of 45 students. This, when subtracted from the total score 55 into 55, should be equal to 10x. So I can say that 10x, that is the scores of the sum of the scores of top 10 students, will be equal to 55 multiplied by 55 minus 45 multiplied by 47. Okay, I can take out 5 common. So 2x is equal to 11 into 55 minus 9 into 47. So 11 into 55 is 605 minus 9 into 47. It will be 470, 423. So the value of 2x comes out to be 182. Okay. And the value of x will be equal to 91. Okay. Now what we have to calculate? We have to find the highest possible value of x. And this is the value of x that we have calculated. So the maximum value that each of these 10 students can score will be equal to 91. So the correct answer for this question, yes, it is 91. All right.